We will also begin lawful action to ensure that South African-based businesses in Nigeria are shut down and our headquarters will be relocated to the South African High Commission in Nigeria till the South African government takes definitive, comprehensive, lasting measures against this cancer that is threatening the lives and future of Nigerians in South Africa and of the greatest Koba.
Hello everyone. So this video you just watched right now is from the president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS. He is threatening the South African government to do something about the June 30th deadline given to Nigerians in South Africa, because apparently South Africans are claiming that on June 30th they are going to evict foreigners from their country because the foreigners are taking their jobs. But let's leave the xenophobes in South Africa for a while and let's focus on this NANS threat. According to this president, he is saying that they are going to go to Abuja, being the capital of Nigeria, and occupy South African embassy, and then they will hunt down South African businesses and shut it down in retaliation of whatever the South African thugs are going to do to Nigerians in South Africa. So I am fully and unconditionally in support of any massive boycott or diplomatic pressure on the government of South Africa, because the government of South Africa seems to be complicit, if not fully sponsoring these xenophobic attacks. So I'm fully in support of anything to boycott South African businesses as a way of pressuring them to stop this madness. But that begs the question, why is NANS all of a sudden developing a voice? Because what is the true body? What is NANS as a body? What is our true function? The government every year takes loan, and this loan the government takes comes with structural adjustment programs which dictate that they cut funding for universities and our primary school and secondary schools. These loans dictate cutting of funding for healthcare, and this is one of the reasons why our lecturers, university staffs who are working for these students and either not paid their salary or they are heavily underpaid. But you will never see this student union protesting for these domestic causes. You never see them talking about how our oil industries are dominated by foreigners, and then Nigerians have to be technicians or servicemen rather than the main engineers in these companies. They never talk about the brain drain in the country. You never see them holding public demonstrations talking about the injustice in the electoral system, even though these student bodies are made up of future lawyers, future engineers, and future lecturers. But you never see them fighting for what truly will dictate that future. So I am fully in support of whatever boycott that the South African government deserves. But why is it that this student union never talk about the core domestic things wrong in our society? Why is that the case? They suddenly find their voice and they develop political erection when it concerns South Africa or other political jingoism. So while we celebrate them for their brave effort, we should not be carried away and start to feel like, okay, they are working for us, they are doing well. No, they are not working for us. They are being paid by politicians to shut up while they steal whatever they can steal and take outside the country. So yes, I fully support that statement, but that is not an endorsement of that student union, because it is a sham, and we only hope that the officials in that union think critically and try to cut off that union from this political sabotage in the country. So thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe to the channel. Bye.